this is Paul again. In this second video we're going to discuss how to create a kiss cut boundary around a print object. This is a little bit less involved. It doesn't take long to achieve depending on the object that you're going to cut. So the first thing to do is select all of the objects on the screen, so Control A to select them all, and then you'll see up here in the top menu there is a tool here called Create Boundary. So we click that and you'll see that a boundary is created around the outside of all the objects but not the inside. So if you look at the inside of the O's and the A's and the R's, there's no boundary in there. Okay, so now that we've done that, we move across here to the contour menu, and you can left click there and you can see it's a pop-up tool. It's the contour tool that we want to use, and once the contour tool is selected, you can see up here on these tools we have a tool for to the center, to the inside, and to the outside. So really it's the outside that we're interested in, and I've actually created two contours at the moment. So I'm going to cut that back to one contour. So I reduce that by clicking here. Now we're back to one contour. Now by adjusting the contour offset, we can control how close the contour is to the outside of the print object. So if I increase it, you'll see the contour is moving further out, but is also becoming more simple. It's not quite as complex. So of course you can play around with that until you find a contour that you think is suitable. I'm going to drop it back down again, and for this example I'm going to say we're happy with a 3.5mm contour, but you'll notice that at 3.5 millimeters there are some internal contours that have been created. There are some little parts like here that we don't want. Okay, so that's not a problem. I leave it like that, and now I go to the select menu and I break the contour group apart. So now when I do that, what it means is that I can select the internal contours and the external contours separately. So I selected the shape tool, and when I do that, all of the nodes on that contour group are selected. So what I want to do is, now there are some that I want to get rid of. So I'm going to click on the zoom tool and zoom in, back on the shape tool, and okay, I want to get rid of that one, so I just drag a box around it and select delete. Same here, and delete that. I'll zoom back out a little bit, see if there are any more that I can see I want to get rid of. Yep, there's one here, delete that, one here, delete that, and that, and that. Okay, now down here at the bottom, this kind of lightning bolt here, I don't want that, so I'm going to drag a box around those three nodes and delete them, and probably I can delete that one too. And now by clicking on this node, I can grab the handle and drag it in. In fact, I could probably delete a few of the nodes on here anyway. Depends how complex a shape you want. Take that one away, and now with that one, and I think there's an extra one there we can get rid of too. So now we've got these controls. Okay, maybe even get rid of that one too, and that one, and now we can play around with those. I might decide to get rid of those, and those, and those. And just have a straight line running along the bottom. Okay, same here, get rid of a few of those nodes. And you continue on along the top here and deleting all the nodes that you don't need. It gives you much smoother lines, which is better for your plotter cutter anyway. Take that one away. Take these away. That one away too. Okay, so we'll deselect that. So if you're happy with that, there's perhaps one more there that I might get rid of, just on the side here. If you're happy with that shape of contour, then the last thing we do before saving, or two more things we have to do. We have to get rid of the boundary that we created first of all, which is this one here. So select it and press delete. And then the contour that we created along the outside, we select it and we change its color by right clicking on the cut contour color here. Okay, so now we've done everything that we need to do, and when we send that to the printer, of course the blue and gray areas will be printed, and the outside boundary, which is currently displayed in a pink color, that will be the cut line for this logo. So as with the last one, we simply go to the File menu and we choose Export, and we choose Encapsulated Postscript. We call it Paramount Logo, Kiss Cut, and Export. To the desktop again, and export. And that's it. That's all there is to creating a kiss cut contour for your roll and cutter. Thanks for your time.